Hello. I had enough insider points just in time to be able to get the flying moon car. There's not a lot of exciting things on insider rewards, but I did get it. I like the moon. I've always liked it from Crash. It worked. I was looking to put it under my other sci-fi things in Spacer's Corner. My first car was light blue, the Buick Century, 1994. There's a lot of things that we're playing. I also, the arrow really spoke to me. That little pizza character in the corner, I thought that little unique yellow triangle could be the bottom, a pizza slice. So I had a lot of motives in getting this reward, and just in time, so timing worked out. Not to bore you with the building, which took about like 40 minutes to go through all 4 bags. I've edited the footage here at 500 speed. We'll see how this renders out with DaVinci. There's so many things to enjoy about this build. The design of it, the light bright blue color, the fishbowl helmets, the dragon's flame cupcake engine, all the 8 round bricks for the engines, the 2 car pieces or the windows that are for the front end grill. Just a lot of unique different things. And then the snot technique for making the moon base, I think that's really the killer thing about this whole build. This was an idea set. There's a gentleman that came up with this and submitted it and got people to vote on this. So it's just feels really personal and from the heart. And you get even the sign's got a fishbowl helmet on there. Absolutely loved making this, loved recording this video. I love looking at it. I loved editing the music to this. I tried to match how I felt in Worldwide Noise here. Like, man, high energy. Like, it reminds me of the car from Attack of the Clones that Obi-Wan and Anakin jump into when they're looking after the assassin, except it's light blue. I replaced the white wedges with the light gray that I found at Bricks and Minifigs, and the black pieces I had from Black Panther Thor set long ago. I always like putting my own touch on things. Sets get you a lot of great ideas. Some of them are really great. I always like personalization. I always like putting my own spin on things. Or how do I see it, or how does it fit into what I'm doing? And man, there's a lot of potential for these pieces, but I can't imagine disassembling this build anytime soon because I really enjoy using it. I was not able to find a good way to connect Yellow Triangle and Pizza Buddy together, so that did not work out like I planned. So the signpost is not what I expected. I did have a lot of enjoyment of just taking some time to set up the model in front of the TV with the Apple TV screensavers and kind of put myself in the perspective of if it was moving, like how Disney does the Mandalorian with the void technology. This is the same principle of having the model and the video screen behind it. I would love to travel to the moon, to fly over the moon in a 50s car with a friend. Man, that's something I wouldn't forget anytime soon. Like Todd Rundgren saying long, long ago, one world, one love. I think it's easy to forget, to feel disconnected, but we are all, there is no separation, you know? We're all part of this together. Community makes us strong. I'm nothing without you watching, just like you wouldn't be here if there wasn't a video to watch, you know? It's about relationships, like us to the planet or us to each other. That's something you would never want to forget. I think the best thing about this has got to be the light blue. I think that was probably the most inspired choice. It could have been a hot rod red. Something about that bright light blue really sells the whole thing. It complements the yellow of their heads on the signpost, and the clear and the fish bowls are just really elevated too. I don't know how you would. They've had clear pieces before that they've used to do separations. I'm not sure that would make it better. I think the black looks like the blackest space, so it is a little difficult getting it on the holder. I had a few times where I was setting it back and down, but I didn't quite get it. But this reminds me of The Incredibles, which also is very 50s, 60s influenced. This feels like Cinedrone's Island. What a gorgeous movie that is from Pixar. I'm all over the place. What an exciting day. I ended up changing the engine, so I put more of my own trans purple bricks in there. Like, it made it feel like it's Halo of like a Covenant dropship. I could imagine removing the center and having it more look like their actual dropships, but I think this is probably where the build is gonna live for quite some time. It's nice the headlights that are underneath the windows too. There's a lot of thought into the detail. I'm surprised with the slope. They've got a 2x4 slope piece that they used in like Bionicle sets, but this one uses 4 pieces to put them all together. I'm surprised they wouldn't just do it all in one piece, but it's, it's okay. The moon base is so exciting. It's so cool using the arches to make the moon, of doing the snot technique to be things on the side. Snot is for studs, not on top. I had to look that up and learn about that.
Alert, Covenant drop
So over in the Rock Ragers, ever since I put the blue Christmas star LED in the lamp, it really makes the trans neon and trans green pieces go insane. The clear orange doesn't quite do it, but I was really impressed with what the iPhone was doing with I thought it looked insane on camera and their heads. So I'm not editing the footage here. This is what it looks like under crazy blue LED light. Looks like Halo. It looks insane. And then the red light gives it nice highlights. Over in the Robot Bazaar, it's another world that's thriving since the hot dog stand has been installed. That's been a hit with everyone. Everyone loves a hot dog. And then over nearby, maybe you've seen this a couple of times, Team Orange keeps building. I don't know if I've mentioned them in other videos, but Team Orange keeps amassing more new builds, more new parts on top of the shoebox up here. Oh, who's this? Hello. What? Goodbye? No? Get off my ship? Hello. Hi there. Hello. Okay, I'm not cool. Oh, he's so cute. We could have aliens. You want an alien? Aliens? That's your idea? Aliens like Spyrus who steal parts? Or the cyber saucer Zectarians? I'm not even sure what they're called. You're crazy. Am I? Or do I just love space? I know the answer to that. I love space. Spacer's Corner is the only corner. Spacer's Choice. The Spire stuff is so cool. The Cyber Saucer is so menacing. I fucking love it. Oh my gosh. He's perfect for this set over the Asteroid Discovery. This really came together. I ended up lowering it so that the car is lower to the moon, but it's cool that I got it up that high for at one point. And not only am I able to put my other pizza spaceship fits on there just as easy with its build, changing nothing. I love pizza spaceship. I love little delivery drone on the bag. Super cool. I ended up putting them over in the Rock Ragers on top of the orange pieces there, which it just looks insane with that blue LED light. I love how that catches the light I was reading up about phosphorus elements, of how Lego has to put them in there, or how it was making the stuff. It's really fascinating. What a cool set. So, using the leftover black-round bricks, thinking about the Bionicle telescope from the online game. This is my telescope build. I ended up putting this in the Robot Bazaar, but I'm really happy with how this came out. Using that speaker there to connect them and having that clear brick. Definitely looks like you could be looking up to see if the red star and to read your position in the world from what the stars tell you, if you can look at it. Right, kitty? Well, thank you so much for watching. This was a blast to make. This was a blast to edit. New videos are on the way. I have things that are coming to me, so I will continue to be here. And I'm excited. I should tease, but I want to keep you coming back. Yeah, what a super cool build. What a bunch of cool figures. I was able to use my existing parts to highlight it. I hope you come back. I hope you're here for the next one. I have some really fun ideas, my own ideas, to be able to share with you. Not just building insider sets. So please take care in these trying times. And I hope you get some enjoyment from this video and from Lego and from life. What a mysterious thing. I enjoy it. Perhaps someday we'll have flying cars on the moon. One can dream, right?